Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, and I thought I would take you along for my long ride of the week. It's not too long. I'm like 6.5 hours into training this week, and my goal is to hit 9 because I took a day off, and it's my first week of triathlon training, so I wanted to ease into it. So yeah, today doing a 2.5 hour bike up some hills. I think I'll probably end up doing 4 or 5 reps of this like 1,000-foot hill. Yeah, and then try to do a 2-mile run afterwards. I would love to swim today, but it's pretty cloudy and I don't have access to an indoor pool on the weekends. So we'll have to see how that goes, but yeah, looking forward to it. Right here at the base of my climb. Yeah, gonna do hopefully 4 or 5 of these. I think it should take about half an hour each. I had like a mile bike to the start here. I feel like I should mention why I'm doing these climbs. So the triathlon course that I chose to do, it's like a backcountry self-supported one, where I'll be biking from North Conway, New Hampshire, to Glen at the start of the Lionheads Trail to go up Mount Washington. And that bike ride in the 20-25 miles will gain like, I think close to 2,000 feet. So I need to be really good at climbing. And also, on the bike I struggle to get my heart rate up because aerobically I'm a lot stronger compared to my legs. Because I'm new to biking, have that running background, and climbs, that gets the heart rate up. Definitely, it's very nice. About 15 minutes into the climb, and I think close-ish to the end, so it might not be as long as I originally thought, but here comes a bigger hill. You can see up there. I just got to the top of the big hill. I can see a bit of a view out there. Now it's time to go back. Get to go fast down the hills now, which that's always the easy part. The climb took me about 20 minutes, so hoping round trip it's 30. Which will be perfect because I do like 2 hours of climbing and then get like 2:15 total in the biking portion. I just finished the first hill rep. Now I'm gonna get in a gel, some hydration. Yeah, I think I'll ditch the jacket. Honestly, filming's not too easy on the bike. I need to figure out a better way to do that. All right, gonna start the second rep now. Probably won't film during the bike as much this time. Made it to the top of my second climb, and that might be the end of the climbing for me. Yeah, I overestimated my abilities on this. I'm at 1,800 feet climbed. Total ride is 13 miles right now, but this hill is about like 4 miles, 5 miles, and 900 feet each, which is pretty brutal. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call the climbing quits there. I'll still get in like 2 hours and 20 minutes on the bike, I think is what I need, but I'm gonna go to the flats. On my way down, but I'm gonna pull over to the side and get you a nice view of this beautiful road called Sunset Rock. A little cloudy, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it perfectly, but yeah, it's a nice road. Out there you can see Whaleback, where me and my buddy John run up when I'm not an injured piece of crap. So I just got back to the car, but I'm just dropping off my jacket. Gonna go out for another 40 minutes because I'm at an hour and a half right now. Alright, just finished up 2 hours on the bike. Wanted 220, but 2 hours is good enough. That's good enough. Yeah, I ended with like 27 miles. Yeah. Here's my bike, by the way. 2014 Specialized LA Elite. So one thing I've noticed is that I love running tired. Like, hence why I love doing marathons and ultra marathons. Like, there's something about running and pushing through and you're just exhausted that I love. Right now I can't run very far because my T-band's hurt, but I can bike far and run after. Get to the same kind of feeling. Like, this is tough. Yeah, with that T-band I can do 2 miles no problem. Doesn't hurt, but once I get around 3 miles it starts to like tighten up, the knee starts to hurt and I need to stop. So I'm just doing 2 miles today. I think my plan is to alternate between like 2 miles where it doesn't hurt and then 3 miles where I push a little bit, try to get it better. So I've settled on my route for my triathlon. So I'm gonna swim in Echo Lake State Park, which is in North Conway, Center Conway. So I think I'll have to swim laps, but I'll do a mile swim there without stopping, and then get on the bike and bike from Echo Lake State Park to Glen, where this trailhead for Mount Washington is. Go up Lions Head Trail and up Chuckerman's Ravine, and then I will go to the top of summit of Mount Washington. I think I'll stop at the top, have someone pick me up because there's an auto road that goes up Mount Washington. Yeah, it should be beautiful. I'm gonna try to get someone to be along next to me on every leg. That way they can film and also just like support, and it'll be fun doing it with people. Alright, got 2 miles at 8:06 pace. And that's a wrap for the day, I think. I don't know about swimming today. I'm pretty beat. Really wasn't feeling it, wasn't high energy today. Alright, so that bike and run were alright. Got in like 2.5 hours-ish on the day, which it's solid. It's pretty good. Got me to just under 9 hours on the week, fine with that. Always good, but it is now Monday, and I would be remiss if I did not mention that my IT band is hurting more than it has been. Yeah, it kind of sucks, and I really didn't want this to be the case, but it seems like long bike rides can cause that bursitis to flare up a little bit. Because what causes the pain in like IT band syndrome is your IT band gets tight and it runs over this bursa, this fluid-filled sac in your knee, and causes that to become inflamed from just like repetitive motion. And it wasn't hurting during the bike, but if it's hurting today after a long, hardish bike, then I think that's kind of causing problems. So plan for the future, in the near future, is to keep the bike rides under an hour. I think this next week I'm going to focus on swimming a lot because that's fun, doesn't affect my T-band at all. And then, yeah, I'm going to Acadia next weekend. I'm not sure what I'm going to film, what I'm going to post. I'll probably do a video on Acadia. I don't know if I'll film anything during the week. Really, with this injury, the channel's going to, go down a little bit in the amount I publish. Just because you guys don't want to watch videos of 2-mile runs throughout the entire week. At least I don't think you do. But yeah, hopefully we get better soon. Hopefully things improve. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, also, I'm gonna not do those training updates that I've done the past couple Mondays because they haven't been doing as good for views. But I'll still try to put out one video a week at least. Anyways, yeah, would love it if you could subscribe to the channel, like the video, and as always, keep on running.